can't stay long. The Simpsons and Family Guy crossovers coming on, and I want to watch a lot of these premieres tonight. I'm not usually excited about that. Walking Dead in 2 weeks, I'm very excited about. The Family Guy episode, the hour-long one tonight where they go to Springfield and meet the Simpsons. It's like, I don't know. Anybody who likes both of those shows, it's like a nerdgasm. It's like a dream come true. So I'm very excited to see this. Mind you, I usually watch them like a half hour after they're already on. However, I already have The Simpsons waiting to watch. So, that being said, I don't want to get backed up tonight. I had friends over, not a lot of people, just 2 friends over last night for Carol's birthday. She was sick. I think I'm getting sick again. Halfway through the day, I just felt like somebody let all the wind out of my sails. It was just horrible. I hate it. I hate being tired. We did nothing today. I think we kind of needed to do nothing, though, because everybody's been sick throughout the last few weeks. How about Jeter today at Fenway? I thought it was really classy what the Red Sox did, because not every team is going to do that, obviously. The Red Sox and Yankees have had a rivalry for so long, though, that it just makes sense. And I guess at the end of the day, it's all a game. And it's all about enjoying watching a sport. And it's just a sport. Like, these rivalries are so ridiculous in a sense because it's a sport. Your enemies. Anywho, I get it. I understand it. But, like, I just think, I like what happened today. I like that everybody stood up and Ortiz got out there and gave him a hug. And, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like... I've never been a huge Jeter fan because he's always been a Yankee, but he seems like a stand-up guy, and it seemed really cool, and I think he even really respected, like, because at the end of the day, like I was saying, it all comes down to talented people, you know, and showing respect for them, because, I mean, they don't deserve the money they make, I don't believe, but they do deserve credit. They do something better than, you know, 90% of the planet or whatever, so good for them. I'd probably do something better than 3% of the planet, maybe. I have no idea. I'd like to think I do, though. I can shuffle cards pretty good. Not great, but alright. Probably better than half the planet, I would say. I could probably shuffle cards better than... No. Yeah, I think that's a safe assessment. I'm probably in the 60th percentage range. I don't know. I don't normally just drop cards. I can shuffle them relatively well. What the hell am I talking about? I have no idea. I just hope I don't get sick like I did last week and I miss work, because that hurts in the paycheck, but it also just hurts to, like, not get things done that I know are starting to back up at work because I've got so much to do. I came in on Friday and I had so much to do, and I worked in the office till probably about 7:45, and then I said, you know what, I'm throwing in the towel. I'm exhausted. There's 2 people here to close. I'm going home. And that's what happened. Let me tell you what I think about Godzilla. Me and the boys, and kind of Carol. She was sleeping most of the time. Well, we kind of watched it. Griffin didn't give a shit about it. Grayson liked it till about halfway. Oddly, you know, you'd think the first half is kind of boring for a 7-year-old kid. But then when, you know, Godzilla and the other monsters are on the screen, you'd think that's when you'd be like, yeah, this is cool. Problem is Bryan Cranston was good in it. I mean, he's a good actor. Not phenomenal. I wouldn't say he was, like, you know, it was an amazing role or anything like that. But, like, he played it well. I kind of wished well, spoiler alert, I wish he made it through the movie. And spoiler alert. I felt like the human interaction in it, I didn't give a shit about just about anybody except for maybe the kids in that movie. I didn't get to know any character long enough to care if they ever got back together again. I felt like the movie, like a lot of monster movies, was just too dark. Consistently throughout the movie, it was too dark. And it was too hard to see, like, when a fight would take place between said monsters, like, I couldn't tell what the hell's going on. Maybe it's my eyes. Maybe I'm just getting old on the road to 40. But I would just watch it, and I just couldn't make... Is that his arm? Is that a wing? I have no idea. I just see 2 shapes kind of moving on the screen together. It was that bad. Like I was just like, you want to showcase that, like, and there are moments where you get to see a good, a good look at the monsters or Godzilla or whatever, but never to the point. I felt like the plot was horrible. Just, I mean, well, I like the root of the plot that these creatures are drawn to power plants, and that's why this power plant has been attacked. This will have a few spoiler alerts, but if you think about Godzilla and what you think it is, yeah, that's it. There's no tricks. They don't try to pull anything like that. Only problem, I feel like I said, is the characters aren't developed enough, and when you start to think you might like a character, like, you don't see him again for another, like, 20 minutes. They know way too much about Godzilla right off the bat. Like, they have way too much information. They're like, oh yeah, we know about this. He's going to come and he's going to attack the other monsters. Let him do that. I'm like, where did you obtain this information? Like, is this some ancient prophecy or something passed down through the last few hundred years, 1,000 years of your family's life? How did you know all this? Just bad, bad, bad. And it's too bad because it looked like it was going to be pretty good. Like, I mean, obviously you get the classic Godzilla, the traditional, the guy in a suit running around, or claymation or puppetry. Like, those are really cool. I think that's neat. But can you make one of those movies nowadays and make it just as good? I don't know. Maybe you can. But I thought that's what they were trying to do with this one, to get away from what they did with the remake with Matthew Broderick. But they're very unsuccessful. Very disappointed in this new Godzilla movie. It's too bad. I thought I was going to be like, go and check it out, and it's going to be awesome. And I was going to be like, you guys got to see this movie? No. You are missing nothing. Bryan Cranston's a cool character. The opening to the movie with him in the first, like, half hour or so, like, the first part of it takes place in 1999, and the second place takes place in modern time, in 2014. Just to let you know. I don't think that's a spoiler alert. Hey, check these out. I'm gonna eat these later on tonight if I have a chance. On what's on the menu tonight? Spicy street taco. I want to talk a little bit more about street food. I think I mentioned this once. A friend of mine, Brad, we used to do the one that I'm working on the current project for, the Cryptid prequel. He'd come over just about every night, but Thursday nights we always did breakfast. And one Thursday he shows up with a cake and just laughing, like trying to explain this cake. And I'm like, wow, what the hell is going on? And I think Jess was with him, and I'd look over and I'd be like, what the hell? I think that that might have been the orange cupcakes. I can't remember. Let's just say it works with the street cake story. So finally he comes down enough to be like, I found a cake. And he starts laughing again. Maybe it was I think that was the night. I can't remember. Maybe I'm crazy. I think I might be crazy. No, that's how it went. Yeah. Oh my god, my throat, and I'm coughing again. It sucks. Okay, so he finally tells me the story. He found a cake. There was an ATM in Rainham. It's not there anymore, I don't think, where you can pull up, get out of your car, go in, use your card to buzz in if you're a member of that bank, I think. You might be able to just get in. I can't remember. You go in, you swipe your card. No, I think you have to have a card to get in. And you get your money out. Well, he said he went in there, and just sitting on the little table next to the thing where, like, there was deposit slips and pens and stuff was a cake. An unopened cake. A full, untouched cake. Clearly someone ran in, had it in their hands, put it down real quick, got their money out, and left, and forgot their cake. I wonder if they came back for it. Did they ever come back for the cake? That's something to think about. And so now we suddenly have a cake. So we had dessert that night. Hang on, I'm getting all kinds of beeps and stuff over here. Alright. Anywho, that's my street cake story. What would you do if you found what appeared to be like an unopened package of, I don't know, something you enjoy? Would you eat it? Would you just leave it there? I mean, clearly that was like, I mean, it didn't say happy birthday or anything to anybody. I'd feel kind of bad in that case. So, anywho. I'm gonna go relax. I'm gonna go watch some cartoons tonight. Thank you guys for always coming back. If you're loving them like I'm loving them, please subscribe, hit the like button, pass these along to anybody who you know who might enjoy watching this every night. This madness I call life. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person than you were today, tomorrow. And let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. I'm Jason Oliveira, and this is The Road to 40. I'll see you in, well, tomorrow night's 81, and then it's 82. That's the big one. I haven't gotten anybody to come on, so we'll see. Maybe we'll do something. It'll be fun. Shh, it's okay. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow night.